What's up, Three Count Crew? We are back for another week to recap a lot of stuff that's going on inside the ring and outside the ring. So let's jump straight into it. As you guys know, my co hosts, Andy and Sophia. Say what's up, guys.
What's
What's going
up?
on? What's going on, Three Count Crew?
There you go. There you go. Let's get into it, guys. So, starting off this week, Monday Night Raw. Sophia, I'm curious to know about your opinion because you haven't liked Raw. Like, you feel like Raw is very lackluster. So, what did you think of this week's?
Um, I feel like this week's was a little better. I did like the Seth Rollins promo with Braun. I thought that was really funny when he called him Junior Minor. Junior Minor.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was
That
so
was a good
funny.
one. Yeah, that was a good
Um,
one.
yeah. Overall, I don't know. It's just I don't think it has that that many good women right now at the moment since they cut Kyrie from this big storyline. Um, but overall, it was fine. It wasn't like spectacular, especially going into Backlash.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. That's just my opinion because like SmackDown now has Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, um, uh, Paige and Brie now.
Okay,
Like I know
I'm
they
gonna
could
stop you there.
drop
I'm
to
gonna
Raw
stop you,
too.
Sophia, because you crazy right now.
Uh,
One Kyrie Zane doesn't make less women on Raw. They still have Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan, Raquel
okay,
Rodriguez. Like, I don't know what you watching, honestly.
I'm just
If that's
saying.
what you're
I'm just
thinking.
saying. Right now to me SmackDown is just slightly better.
We'll get to that in a little bit. So, okay, you like this Raw this week a little bit better, is what I'm
I
hearing.
did. I did. I like
Okay,
how
okay.
Roxanne was at her hometown
Sophia,
and
you're jumping ahead here.
sorry.
Calm yourselves. Calm yourselves.
I got
Jesus, I love
excited. I
the
got
excitement.
excited.
I love the excitement, but we're gonna get into that
I,
in a second.
okay.
Andy, what did you think of Raw this week? Did you like it? Not like it? Before we get into what we like in the segments of the show.
I thought it was a great Raw, to be honest. Overall, I feel like the storylines are starting to build up, especially with the whole Roxanne. I'm really intrigued right now with Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, especially how they're going back and forth.
Okay, nice. Okay, so now that we kind of know where everyone's at, I will say I did like this Raw because it felt like there was more wrestling and more action than
Hmm.
previous weeks. Now we can go into what segments we liked the most, which ones we didn't like, if there was any this week. I think overall, I don't think there was one bad segment between everything that went on. So, give me some segments you guys like. Sophia, start us off because you were
Well,
starting to go there. So,
I know.
go for it.
I'm so sorry.
Go for it. No, no, no. You're good. You're good. Go for it.
I got
What's, I know
overexcited.
you like the opening. I think we all agree the opening was great.
Oh
Yeah,
The
yeah,
building
that was a
between
good
Seth
promo.
and
that
Braun
is.
was really good. I think that's going to be a killer match. But what's another one that you like, Sophia?
I really like the Roxanne Perez and like the Finn Balor.
When he
Um,
snuck in there, yeah,
Yes.
yes, I
yeah, that's
really
cool.
enjoyed that. I was kind of hoping Roxanne would like I don't know um, side with Finn Balor in that match. Like
Okay,
just turn. Well, I wouldn't say heel, but like babyface, I guess.
I think she will go with Vin eventually, but I don't think it's
Hmm.
yet. Like I think
Like
Liv needs
yeah,
to
I
do
wanted her to
something
like
and then
beat the
push her
crap
over
out of
the
Raquel
edge.
or something.
Yeah.
So I think that's coming. I think they're laying the groundwork, and if they do it right, it could be good. But I
Yeah.
mean, we'll see. We'll see. I would love to see as this weeks go by, kind of the inner turmoil that she has. Like
Mm,
she's loyal to Vin because he got her in and kind of helped her,
right.
but at the same time, like she's trying to make a name for herself, so she's kind of doing what she do with the Judgment Day.
Mm.
But okay,
And she's
so
I
yeah,
guess loyal to Liv, so at the moment for some reason.
well, I think she is to a certain point because I mean that's the whole point is they're planting that seed. Like
Right.
she may not be fully on the Judgment Day, but we'll see. We'll
But
definitely see how that goes.
that match was a really good match, in my opinion. Um, Bailey, Lyra, they all kill it every time.
I'm not a big fan of Bird Lady, but I mean,
No,
I
oh,
love
okay.
Lyra.
Well, Bailey kills it every time. Oh, whatever.
yeah, she does.
Bailey
I'll say
kills it.
Bailey,
Bailey
Bailey,
kills it.
Bailey's solid. Bailey's consistent. I'll say she doesn't always
She
have the
needs
five-star
more.
match, but she always has a good match. I'll give you that. I'll
Absolutely.
give you that. So okay, Andy, anything from this week on Raw that you liked?
Yeah, there's actually quite a bit that I actually like. I'm still actually a little bit impressed with Rusev right now, especially with this whole Penta feud that's been going on. I think overall, I'm still just a huge Penta fan in itself, and just enjoy watching him every time he steps into the ring from the very moment of his entrance to the very end of getting the pinfalls. I think that one's like one of the most intriguing. And then, can we talk about Obafemi still? How amazing it was to just watch him beat up Grayson Waller
Oh my God,
and,
that's hilarious. Yeah.
and just freaking turn it into what seemed like a squash match for like 2 seconds of just tossing him across the ring.
When he tossed him, man, I was just like, this is a grown man he's tossing with ease. They just
For real.
so effortless.
It's,
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
yes.
Like, it was really good to see. Okay, okay. I like that. I think Oba. I think they're still building him up right. I agree with
Hmm.
you there. So, anything else?
And then yeah, just to top it off, I still really am intrigued with Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, especially. And the thing is, I'm going. I know I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit just because it's moving on Raw and SmackDown. But for Roman Reigns to stand his ground, talk about Solo, talk about Jacob in itself, saying, Solo can't even get a cup of coffee in this ring. It freaking just threw me off for a trick because at the very end of the day, in reality, Roman Reigns is right. He's tribal chief. Whatever he says goes within the bloodline and the Samoan family.
Ooh,
And especially back then, on who he gives the stamp of approval on bringing into the WWE when it comes to his family and his bloodline.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I feel this is kind of rehashing the same thing that we've already seen, and I personally don't like it. I'm not interested whatsoever in Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. I just like Jacob's good wrestler,
Uh huh.
but he sucks on the mic. He can't cut a promo,
Yeah.
which Roman's trying to carry him in that department, but it's not working because it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just like to me, Fatu should have been really good with Drew. Like that should have been a banger, and it wasn't. And I think the same problem is going to happen with Roman. It's going to be built up to try and be a banger, but it's going to fall short because Fatu just can't get people emotionally involved in it because his promos aren't there. Like
Yeah.
versus a CM Punk who got us emotionally involved. You know what I mean? That's why I think they're taking shots at Solo Sikoa, and they have to do that
Mm-hmm.
to get people interested, which is kind of showing the chink in the armor for Fatu. Me personally, I mean that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, dude, I'm not like we. To me, if it's not The
Yeah.
Rock, I don't care for it.
I get it 100% because I know everybody's still wanting to see The Rock versus Roman, but I still think of it from the history of when Solo initially broke off from the bloodline and where Jacob was still that powerhouse, well, that brand new powerhouse that Roman Reigns couldn't stop. And now he's finally having to face him like 1v1 and really face his true challenge. That's what really kind of got me intrigued.
I don't think it's a challenge. I'm gonna be honest with you. Roman's gonna stomp him, move on. To me, the challenge would be Solo's new guy, his new like beast,
Oh my
uh,
gosh.
Tamalonga, I think his name is.
Yeah, Tamaloa.
Yeah, like that would be a challenge for Roman. That would get me interested because now
Hmm.
this is somebody that Roman's never really faced before. A guy that size, that strength, like that's kind of
Yeah.
almost comparison to like him and Oba if they were to go against each other.
Oh,
Because
Hmm.
Oba's a different beast. He's got the size, he's got speed. You know what I mean? Like To me, I think that would be a
Yeah.
very interesting matchup. But I mean, I could be wrong. But okay, no, I hear what you're saying though. I know some people are excited for it. I personally am not. Sophia, are you? What do you think of the Roman versus Jacob? Are you into
Jacob?
it? Or are you not?
I'm with you, Art. I'm not that interested in it, to be honest. Like you said, the promos are kind of
Weak.
whack. Yeah, a little weak. um, like Roman right now
Agreed.
is carrying the promos, so it's yeah. I'm just not really into it. Like Backlash right now, I'm like,
Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
Andy.
it's
It's
just
a no go for us right now. But
yeah,
you know who
not a
isn't
fan.
I,
a no go for us? For me, was the Io Sky Becky Lynch confrontation.
yes.
That and that match alone was really good until Asuka
Hmm.
came in. Like I think they're
That was a
finally
great
getting
match.
to finish that story perfectly because Io doesn't have a bad match. She's
Hmm.
like Bailey. They're consistently good. They make everyone look better than what they really are to me. Like they're that good.
Yeah,
That's something that I'm excited for because Asuka
yeah,
versus Io is going to be amazing. That's probably going to
I
be the
think
banger
so.
that Roman and Jacob should be. But that's something that. And then what do you guys think of Joe Henry? He made his appearance on Raw, his first appearance. I thought it was hilarious. Let's fire
that was
Logan
I,
awesome.
Paul. Like
yes.
this guy's
I love it.
hilarious, man. Like I think he's gonna do really well on Monday Night Raw. I could see him going towards
Hmm.
Penta, maybe towards the end of the year for that Intercontinental title.
Oh yeah,
That's
I can
just me.
see that, but I don't see him going that far just yet. I still think they're going to use him more, kind of a little bit as a side gig with the concerts for a little bit and the continued trolling. And then I am curious to see what they do with Montez Ford and bringing back uh, that amazing tag team in
Street
itself
Profits.
against
Yeah.
the Street Profits against the Vision right now. Uh,
well,
I feel like that's what it's kind of building it up. So, and I'm here for it, to be honest with you. I want the smoke. I want to see all of it. Uh,
Hmm.
and the 5-star frog splashes. For them taking a break, I really don't see like they lost any speed or their step in the ring. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm pretty curious to see what goes on right there, and I want to see that story or storyline to build up.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. One thing that I think you guys, Andy especially, like I'm a little upset with the Ray and Grande Americano for me personally, just because
Hmm.
I took a step back and I'm like, this should be a proud moment for the Lucha Libre community, but I
Hmm.
just noticed like now I'm noticing WWE whitewash the shit out of it. Like
yeah,
you have white dudes doing Lucha Libre or their version of it instead of just having real Lucha Libres do their stuff. Like to put
True.
that into a storyline for Ray, I think I don't know. Like I'm totally against it. Like I hate it. They should have real Lucha Libres, especially since they got so many good talents in AAA. And
hmm
like since
Exactly.
Undertaker's killing that promotion, why not use two actual Lucha Libres? You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I get the angle that they're doing for like Chad Gable and stuff, but like it's just
Whoa.
I don't know. I'm not a
Chad
fan.
Gable's El Grande Americano.
He's the
OG.
original. He's the original.
Is he?
Yeah,
We don't know that.
he is, bro.
okay.
And Kaiser's El Grande Americano.
What?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
sure?
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Honestly, I really didn't pay that much attention to that match as much as I
I didn't either.
probably would have. I did enjoy just seeing Ray continuing to do his thing. I think he's on the verge of just retiring completely soon.
We need to.
Uh, One thing I did notice was he just looks slower than what the Ray that I'm used to and that I loved growing up as a kid. So overall, like I get the nostalgic of it, but at the same time, unfortunately, Ray's one of those wrestlers that falls into that boat where he can. We don't need him right now. Uh, he needs to just kind of essentially hang it up at this point. Uh, right off into the sunset. Enjoy the Hall of Fame title.
Yeah.
and just let the next luchadors move on up.
Yeah, I agree. I think he needs the AJ send off right now. Do it while you
Hmm.
can, versus when your body tells you you can't no more. I think that's a
Exactly.
great time for Ray because yeah, he has gotten slower. Granted, he's feeling better than he did in his 20s because of stem cells that he's getting shot into him.
Hmm.
But like, I just he's to me just it's not the same level that he was,
Yeah.
and I don't want him to be another one where I'm like, I remember when he used to be good type of scenario. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
know Sophia disagrees because she loves Rey Mysterio, but
Listen, I think he's still kicking it. I don't know what y'all talking
no,
about.
we're not saying that he can't still wrestle, but
Yeah.
we're just saying that the level is declining now because of Father Time.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you can see, like he's slowly. If anything, put him on that Undertaker schedule, man. Bring him in maybe once, twice a year for WrestleMania, and let him do his thing there. So that way he has all that time to rest, heal up, and then he can go like really hard into one match, and then he can sit back for 6 months. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's just what I think. But okay, that was Raw. Overall, I think overall, like I said, there was a lot more action, a lot more matches that I think definitely helped Raw be better this week. But also the debut of Ethan Page, which I think is going to be a great heel on Raw. But moving on to SmackDown, because you touched this, Andy. I guess we can just come straight into it since you kind of gave me a
Hmm.
little tease there. Talk about SmackDown and kind of the crossover that you liked with the Roman Reigns solo scenario.
Yeah, and like I said, I think that's been like one of the best crossovers we've seen recently, especially because we're mentioning Solo and Raw. We're having Jacob do both SmackDown and Raw. We're having the Usos going back and forth. It's just, to me, it's drastically building up at such a fast pace just because Backlash is right around the corner
Mm.
already, which is kind of crazy if
It's
I
like this
really
weekend.
think about it. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing because I feel like WrestleMania was just yesterday, still, in my opinion, or it
Technically.
feels like that.
Yeah.
So for it to move that fast and for me to be that intrigued and the whole bloodline feud all over again, it's really got me excited. And then just right now seeing where, yeah, Jacob's horrible on the mic, but for him to come in, throw his body around, pick up um, Tamaloa, freaking Samoan, drop him on the table, it really got me going. And then just same thing, Solo going, Roman's not my tribal chief. This is my territory. Y'all stay off SmackDown. You go back on Monday night and let me run things here.
See, I see what you're saying to a certain extent, but again, we've been here, we've done this, we did war games because of this. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to keep seeing the same shit over and over. Give me something fresh. Give me some new. You got so many
Something
young
new.
people like Trick Williams and his Lemon Pepper Steppers that can be main event in
Yes.
SmackDown over fucking Jacob Fatu. No offense, who's better on the mic. Trick Williams is, along
Mm-hmm.
with in ring skill, he's better to me. But again, that's just me though. Sophia, though, now that we know what Andy liked about SmackDown, what was your highlight for SmackDown? I think I know, but I'm gonna ask anyways.
Well, the women, obviously. like,
Which ones though? Because there's multiple women on
There's a
yeah,
SmackDown
few.
this week.
I know
So
pretty much most of them. I really enjoyed the Charlotte Flair versus JCJ, I believe.
yes, JC Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, JCJ.
she's a really good talent for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gotten really good. She got really good heat, especially here in Fort Worth, baby. We booed the crap out of her last week. Could not hear what she was saying. It was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But she's also a really good wrestler, and I was like noticing that, um, like going toe to toe with the goat, like one of the goats, Charlotte Flair, you know. Um, and then just Rhea Ripley coming out, doing her thing, saving people, you know. It was just a great. I just like I like the match. The match was really good, and obviously seeing Rhea Ripley is just the best. And
You know what?
And
It kind of
like,
made me like that part. Kind of made me feel like they don't know what they're doing with Rhea yet. Like they're
Hmm.
just interjecting
yeah,
her into the middle of this. Is it just like it feels weird to me personally?
trying to.
Yeah,
Well, I think
I agree.
they're supposed to like have that this little feud going on. And then like Paige and Bree just kicking butt against Nia Jax and
Oh, the
Lashley.
cheaters.
Yeah.
That was a good match.
How
I
dare
enjoyed that match.
Paige
Listen, listen,
interfere like that? That's not cool, and that's
listen.
not
You
right.
did what you
She
had to do
should
to keep those titles, and it
lies.
was amazing.
As a tag team champion,
She was
I
so
she
smart.
needs to do better.
You
Per-
need to do better.
no,
She was so
personally, I
smart.
think she need to quit cheating
Nope,
so they
Mm-hmm.
can lose those titles and she
nope.
can go after Rhea Ripley herself. Because I think that's the
Yeah.
because
I
Rhea versus
I'm enjoying
Paige.
this tag team so much. I'm sorry.
No,
It's so
Like
awkward.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it
I
is really
enjoy it
like Brie and Paige together is an awkward tag team in the ring.
It's
It
an
just feels weird.
awkward
because
tag
you
team.
didn't watch Total Divas, so
I don't care about Total Divas. I care about in ring
I
ability.
but like
Mm-hmm.
them being together just makes sense.
Look, me and
It does
Andy are
not.
friends.
It
Me
does
and
too.
Andy are friends outside of work, but can we work together? Probably not, because we kind of have that, we don't mesh well sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So like same thing here. Just because you're friends outside of work doesn't mean that you got to be a tag team. Like, no, I'm sorry. Like, it just like
Listen.
Andy said,
Sometimes
it's
it
weird.
works though.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Just like
listen,
Andy said,
we already have one awkward tag team with Charlotte and
oh,
Alexa Bliss.
What?
We don't need another
That is
one
not an
wait a
awkward tag
minute,
with
wait a
team.
minute.
That is a great tag team.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say I
No,
would
no,
say
no,
it's
no,
awkward.
no.
I think it
hey,
works because it's
It
like a
it
team of
works,
souls.
but
it
I
it's
think it
what
works.
I mean is it's the same thing. Oh, we're friends, we're besties. Now we're tag team.
no.
We don't need
First off,
that.
at first
We've
off,
al- we
friends.
already
We
have
have
one of those. We don't need a whole nother. We don't need an awkward tag team for the
how
girls.
do you
We don't need an
how do
That's a
you
awkward
do
good
tag
a
team
point.
for
tag
the
team?
guys.
You put
That's a
people
good point.
together, Andy. That's what you do. That's how people that mesh well
Yeah,
put them into
and that's
tag
the
team.
thing.
No, that's not the thing because
Bree
there's
already
been tag
has a
teams.
tag team.
Hold on, but there's been tag
Okay,
teams that they didn't mesh well at all, but they were
Nikki
forced to be
Cinder.
tag teams. So I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the tag team. I think Paige is better as a
Mm-mm.
single star. She should be let loose as a single star, especially since they got nothing for Rhea right now. Why not give her
Well,
Paige? She just came
I
back.
agree with
Like,
that too. She's
Exactly.
awesome single star too, obviously. But I'm just enjoying this right now. Just let me
I'm not.
enjoy.
I just feel like Bree's not that strong of a wrestler as Paige, and I think it hurts the tag team look. Me personally.
I think she's gotten
I agree.
better, in my opinion.
No, she has, but
Oh,
like she's
She's
there's
been
different
training.
levels
She's
though. There's different
those
levels
matches are
though.
good.
Like Paige, I would consider maybe probably one of the greatest female wrestlers. Probably, if you can argue in the Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean?
really?
It's
Possibly.
Paige. Yeah, dude.
Because of the longevity, she's done it since she was what, like 15, 13, something like that.
She was like,
Yeah.
So like
she's in a like wrestling family, bro. So like,
so
her
I
mom
give her
was
that I
wrestling
give her
when
that
she was
time.
in her
You know what I
stomach.
mean?
It's crazy.
Like, but I'm
Watch
saying
the
that, like,
movie,
you
Andy.
can, oh my god,
Sorry.
the movie. How about you?
I've been.
Like
You know, it's funny. I've been waiting for you to bring that up.
Dude,
the
that's a
movie,
great movie. It's based on a true story. Okay.
parts of it, not all of it. By
It's
the way,
fabricated on a true story.
some of it is fabricated. Yes,
Oh yes.
that's why I would
Obviously.
recommend reading her book first of all, and then
That
then you'll
too.
have more insight. But anyways, but yeah, no, I agree with Andy. I feel it's awkward, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So,
Let me enjoy
what
my yum. Okay. Don't yuck my yum.
what did you guys think of the who was it? Ricky Saints debut versus Cody
Yes.
Rhodes, and then the surprise of Gunther for Cody.
That was.
Hmm.
I didn't like that.
I hate interference. I still hate them with the passion. Let them finish their match.
I'm
I was
sorry.
enjoying Ricky Saint
I
and
think I
Cody
think it
Rhodes.
depends on the interference. Like this one, because you're gonna set up Gunther versus Cody Rhodes, I think the interference is okay. But
Yeah,
they don't need to do it every match, every week. Like I agree there.
exactly.
But like Yeah, this time was just kind of eh. Yeah. So, are you guys a fan of Gunther versus Cody Rhodes? What you
No,
guys think of Ricky Saints? Did you like Ricky Saints?
I loved Ricky Saints, to be
he was
honest.
alright.
Hey, his promo right before the match, or in the very beginning, it's time for you to step aside and let me come up, tapping on the WWE belt while still hoist on his shoulders. It's got me intrigued, to be honest. It was
I
pretty
agree.
cool. I
I agree.
loved it.
That was a good moment of like the young cat thinking he's ready.
Yeah.
The you know the young lion thinking he's the alpha, and it's like, hold up, buddy.
hmm
You know, old
So,
lion still got some moves. Calm down. So,
hey,
I think
even with one eye, he still got it.
I'm very intrigued with SmackDown now because you have Ricky Saints, Trick Williams, you have Kit Wilson, who's still doing amazing. I think with the gimmick they're giving him of the toxic
hmm
masculinity thing,
Oh, that was
like
so funny with
right.
Danhausen and
Yes, I was gonna say
Yes.
that's what I was gonna
that
lead
was
into. Like
so funny
him
with the
with
lighting.
Danhausen was perfect, and then the Miz, like perfect. And then you have Royce Keys. Like I think SmackDown has a
Oh my
lot of young
gosh.
talent that can really put on a hell of a show going forward. Um,
Freaking Royce Keys power is
dude, he's
freaking
scary.
crazy.
He's scary. I
Yes.
think he's gonna be really good, honestly.
I'm hoping they build up a storyline somehow, some way, even though it's, well, I want to say it's impossible because they're freaking crossing matches or crossing shows 24/7, but like a Royce
Over,
Keys versus Oba?
I was
yeah,
about to say
Yes.
yeah,
Royce Keys
like
versus him.
That would
that
be
would be
awesome.
interesting. I would love to see the brawl between them and just have that's one of those where you have like the whole locker room come out trying to separate people,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just see them tossing people off, like you know what I mean, like just going at it.
Yes.
That would be a killer one. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll
That
give you
would be
that.
awesome.
So, what did you guys think of the gingerbread man, Sami Zayn?
So that was so silly. That was like
It,
silly wrestling. It was.
it's pointless.
It was.
I liked it. I thought
I
it
thought
was
it was
entertaining.
funny.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like it was
hated it.
entertaining. I like that they're showing that
I like the
Sami
silliness.
Zayn is turning full heel here. Like he's getting to the dark side, and like it's just I don't know.
Rest in
It's, to
peace,
me, it was funny.
gingerbread man.
it
He
was
literally
hilarious.
took off
Hilarious.
the gum
The
drop
arm.
button.
I know nobody
Not the
touches the
gumdrop
drop
button.
Not
buttons.
the
Yeah,
gum drop
exactly.
button.
But no, okay. So overall, who you guys
I'm
giving a
over it.
better show to, Raw or SmackDown this week?
I'm gonna give it to Raw.
Okay.
To be honest with you, it's a real close toss up, but overall, like I said, I still enjoy watching Oba 24/7. I'm still loving Penta right now, freaking doing his work. Roman Reigns acknowledging our tribal chief. Absolutely amazing. And then, like I said, even with um, the women right now and Roxanne Perez and that storyline building up, I think, like you said, they're going to build it up probably up until SummerSlam, in
Jesus,
my
man, you
opinion.
just said which had a better show, not have recap everything. Jesus.
But
Says
no,
SummerSlam? That'd be a long time.
hey, it got me excited. I love it. So
Okay.
sorry, I'll cut it off right there. Raw
No,
was the
you're
better
good.
show.
You're good. But yeah, man, we're because I want to talk about some other things outside the ring real
Yeah,
quick before we
absolutely.
finish up. So that's why I want to. Sophia, Raw or SmackDown? Who you got this week?
Um. Yeah, it was a toss up, but I think I enjoy a little bit of SmackDown. A little bit. That's all.
Okay. So you got SmackDown
Fair.
this week?
Yeah, even though I always enjoy seeing Becky Lynch on my screen. Like, she can do no wrong in my book. Like, she's the goat.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
Bleacher
I'm not
Report
saying it.
says.
Everybody's saying it.
Everybody else is
Sports
saying it. That's
Illustrated is
true.
saying it.
That's
So
true.
like
Everybody else is saying it.
Mhm.
her being on my
Okay.
screen just makes it
Okay.
so good. But
That's fair.
that's
That's
just
fair.
like one
I'll
thing
be
that
sure to
I
tell that
enjoy.
to Rhea Ripley when we meet her one day, and you're like, "Hey, she didn't like you. She would prefer Becky on her screen." But it's okay.
Oh no! Don't do
Dang.
that.
I
Don't do that.
personally, I
That's not
personally
true.
think Raw was a better show just because it felt like it was more well paced, They had a lot of good
I
action,
think I had more
a lot of good
story.
matches. So yeah, no, I think I'd go with Andy and go with Raw this week. But that kind of recaps what we liked Raw and SmackDown. We like the storylines that are coming of it. It feels a little rushed before Backlash, but we'll see if they continue past Backlash is going to be the question. Because I would hate for this like Jacob Fatu just to be the Backlash and then that's it.
Yeah,
You
me
know,
too.
Oh
same
yeah.
thing with
I have a feeling it is, but
we'll see. We'll see.
this.
But moving on, what did you guys think? Because huge news in the wrestling business. Lots of wrestlers got released recently. Then they did a second round of releases. We just lost Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. The New Day. What do you guys think of that? Tell me.
That pisses me off. It
It's
pisses me off so
really,
much.
yeah.
'Cause, like, there's not like they were like the ideal tag team for the men, and like one of the
Okay.
ideal tag team. Like,
Okay.
who else is a tag team right now besides the Usos, the Vision, whatever?
The
Like
Street Profits,
the
Yeah, I was
okay,
gonna
Street
say
Profits, yeah, they came back. But
R Truth and Damian Priest, maybe.
okay, you wanna
Judgment Day
say
still.
crazy putting together, like that's crazy putting together.
It is, and that's why I don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
So like
But I'm just saying though. You
I
just
get
asked who
that.
Yeah,
else is a tag team
Axiom.
right now.
That's true.
So
That's true. That's,
Fraxium. That's all right. Oh, we lost Motor City Machine
yeah,
Guns. Speaking
we
of
left
another
Yeah.
tag
Motor
team,
City.
like, so what is it that's pissing you off though? Because I mean, we all know it's a business.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
This is
it's just
part of the business. But what is it particularly? Is it pissing you off? Is it the people? Because I mean, I'm kind of trying to figure out. I know a
I
lot of
just
people are
really
upset, but
yeah.
I don't get it.
I just really love Kofi and Xavier Woods. They've
Okay.
um like I said, like the tag team division was like surrounded around them for a point in time. The New Day, obviously, in my
At
opinion.
one point,
Yeah, at one point.
early
And
two
like
thousands ish.
I wanted them to do more as heels. Like wanted them to wrestle more. And I know like Xavier Woods got injured, so there's that. But I guess I wanted more like of a storyline um as them being heels. Like they just totally dropped like um them being mean to Big E, and I don't know.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
I will
I just
say like
wanted them to do more as a heel tag
I feel
team
like yeah, that
because we
storyline
Yeah.
just
only saw
dropped.
like
Yeah.
backstage segments mainly, and I wanted to see more in the ring, if that
Okay,
makes sense.
that's fair. I can see that.
Um, and like
Okay.
Kofi has been in WWE for years, and I can't believe like I just can't believe it just ends like that.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
so
Mm-hmm.
before I respond and kind of give my point of view on it, Andy, what did you think?
Yeah, it's really actually kind of heartbreaking just because they collide or they mesh so well as a tag team, and they were able to put on a show no matter who's out there against them. Um, Again, childhood memories of the New Day, the Bootios, the Unicorn, the Trombone, to the heel turn uh, that no one really expected just because they were such good guys.
That was a
Um,
great heel turn though.
it was at one because it was just truly shocking, but at the same time, I can kind of see it just because Xavier Woods always got hurt. He's very injury prone to where it threw the balance off a lot for Kofi in itself, and Kofi having to force this tag team like with Grayson Waller, which I'm surprised he's still there. Uh, but I think I'm more upset, honestly, about JC Mateo being released just because I feel like they didn't give him a chance.
Yeah.
Uh, he like uh, from the time that he got into the ring, he never really had like his own little solo run. He was just always in the background. Uh, I don't think that was right, and just cutting him when knowing his history of all the other prior companies he's been with, where he was just absolutely killing it, and then for him to just all of a sudden wear um, paint on his face and just being in there in the background, it doesn't make sense. Like, why even bring him on in the first place?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so before I tell you, I'll say, I was like you guys. I was shocked at first, but then I had to take a step back and be like, this is a business. I'm not 12 anymore, so I don't care about nostalgia anymore. I'm not trying to relive days like keeping an old Rey Mysterio around. I'm sorry, but
Agreed.
it's better that they get rid of these people who they're not using, number one, and then number two, can now go off and make other companies better because they'll be in those companies and they'll see more ring time. Granted, it sucks for them getting fired because nobody likes getting fired from any job, but
Hmm.
it's kind of the business, you know how it goes. I personally think I like it better because now they're leaving room for those younger talents from NXT to come up and fill those spots. So that's why I personally like. I get why people are upset, and they may feel like some people were slighted, like Mateo and stuff. But I'm sorry, like I didn't see enough from Mateo, even from his indie days, to show that he could be like a one-on individual star in WWE. Me personally, like he fit into
Really?
the role of the bloodline. I don't think he would have had a long run in WWE as a solo star, anyways. I think he would have had that killer cross run where they try to
Mm.
push him. Fans don't get into him because he's just another Samoan. He's not The Rock. He's not Roman or main event Jey Uso, so people don't care. You know what I mean? That's
That's
just
fair.
that's just that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, no, I don't know why people are so upset by this. Like it's a business. It's like why else are you going to keep people that you're paying who are just sitting around doing nothing on the payroll? Like
And I think everyone's just more upset, I think, about
for what?
Kofi being released.
I'm
Because
sorry, Kofi, but
Kofi,
you haven't been producing,
but his interaction with the crowd and the crowd getting into him
bro.
with
No,
Kofi.
no,
That's not
no.
Kofi's fault though.
I'm sorry. That
Yeah.
is. That
No, it's not.
is. Because if
He
you go and
hasn't been
listen to
able to
those
be
old
in the
guys
ring.
like Stone Cold and The Rock, you would have to do things to force them to put you in front of the crowd and make yourself known. Unfortunately, Kofi hadn't been doing that no more. I'm sorry. You can't say, well, Kofi Mania, people love Kofi. Yeah, they loved him back in 2011.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's a different time. And I may sound like a bad guy for saying this stuff, but that's just my opinion. Like I get where they're going. They're moving forward into the future. They're building the
Hmm.
younger stars like Braun Breaker, Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, Joe Henry, Ethan Page. Like these are the guys that are taking over for Kofi Kingston and stuff, who are unfortunately getting older, and you know they don't
Yeah,
fit the mold
I agree.
anymore. You know.
Like I said, it sucks just because they've been around so long. People love them. They have a great history within the company itself. But at the same time, like that, I can see it, especially like with the injuries, with less ring time that they were getting, the mix and the throw-ins of different people here and there. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that
yeah.
aspect, but like I said, to me, it's a business. It's part of the business. Like I'm not upset by it because I get it and I see the future and
Hmm.
it's bright and they're gonna cash in a lot of money on those young kids coming in. But okay, I think that's it for this week, guys. That's our opinion on Raw and SmackDown and upcoming Backlash. You guys have anything last thing to say? Maybe Andy?
Nope. Just
He
again,
said no.
thank
He
y'all
said
for
no.
tuning
He
in.
said no.
Keep it
Go
extreme,
ahead.
baby.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm just saying, let's just keep it cautious. Let's
Same.
uh,
Stay
continue
curious.
joining in. Thank y'all for
Stay
y'all's love
curious.
and support.
You're supposed to wait till I tell you, Sophia. Then you
I'm
do your
sorry. I
catchphrase.
got excited.
Jumping the gun. Yes, I
I
know.
Roy
know.
usually steals my stuff, so I had to jump in there. I was like,
Whoa, whoa,
no,
whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
whatever, man.
He's Scout's
Okay.
honor over here. All right, he's a Boy Scout. Anyways, okay. Well, anyways, guys, that's it for us at the Three Count Crew. We'll be back next weekend. Be sure to join us live on Wednesdays on TikTok. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And Sophia, now you can say it.
Keep it extreme.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're out of here.